name is Bak, and this is episode 271. I appreciate y'all for tuning in.
Lucifer? Yes, my lord?
Yes, I am speaking to you. This is not the Halloween episode. Not yet. But,
crap. Shit. All right, welcome to the Feedback Podcast. I was trying something new, whatever. Thank you for tuning in. This is my deep, dark voice. Let's see, a couple of announcements. One, I got a date and a theme for the next Record Play edition, Volume 2. So make sure you follow Record Play Live on Instagram. And I'll drop in some clues. So I have a little contest going on. If you can guess the theme, then you get like a VIP table or something. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Anyway, follow Record Play Live on Instagram. Also, I'm up to date as far as videos on our YouTube channel. So go to youtube.com/thefeedbackbak so you can see all the people I've been talking to. I just had Rochelle Mechanico on, and that shit was hilarious. Who else did I have recently? Buck Rogers. I had Jacques Noir was on. So go back to the archive. There's plenty to check out. I ain't got no Patreon, no sponsors. So, yeah, leave me a review. That's all I'm asking for. Really, it helps. Anyway, it is time for the Calm Down with Aaron Cheatham. I'm calling it Calm Down. How you feel about that? Is that
Bro, my booty still puckered up from that voice, man. I don't think I've taken a proper breath in the last 4 minutes.
yes, my son.
Yeah, let's not do that, though. Let's not.
Yes. What would you like to say?
I'd like to leave now.
Talk to me. Unclench your butthole. You can do this.
All right, I'm gonna let it go a little bit, but don't you put no finger in my. Don't you do it, you sneaky.
I have a bowl like it.
no?
Boy, listen here.
Use that Lucifer.
You ever break that voice out like when you getting in the guts? Do you ever
Take that bitch. How you like that?
Not even that. You could just be like, or just
Yes.
like the fact that I'm just thinking like the fact that you can like just go to that voice. Like, I would if I had that ability, I would just in the most randomest, best times, just out of nowhere, just lay one of those in. Like in the middle of making sweet, passionate love, just say, "Oh yeah," or some shit.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Or when you getting it, like it's like she to where she has like that Pavlov's dog type thing. That
Yeah.
When I hear that voice, I just envision gripping sheets and biting pillows. Like,
You know what? I'm gonna try it at the HEB checkout. Do you have any bags?
No, I don't have any bags.
nah. See, if I'm like, tell you what. Next time you go somewhere and they're like, "Oh, card only, no cash," switch to that voice.
You don't take cash. What is this?
Yeah, you don't even have to get belligerent. Just switch voices on a bitch. Anytime somebody disagrees with you from now on, just switch voices on them. You like Caillou? Are you a bitch?
Pepsi or Coke? I don't have any Coke.
What did you just say to me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do that. It sounds better on the mic though. Like out in public, it doesn't have the same. Like you have it in your ears. That's why it sounds creepy.
True. So, I mean, invest in a megaphone. A small one.
Post up on a street corner.
Yeah, a portable megaphone. And anytime you feel like you've been wronged or slighted in the least a bit.
We make comments about people walking by.
Your titties hanging out.
Not even like that. It's just say normal things like nice shirt. You know, like you big up in somebody. Nice shirt. I can't do it. Nice shirt.
What would you like to drink?
I will have a Negroni, please.
No.
Let me know.
No, not because they're being not with a Necroni.
Why?
Because that's in a bar, so they're not gonna hear it. It's not gonna have the effect unless you have your megaphone.
Yeah,
right.
I'm investing in a megaphone.
Yeah,
that's
so
my next thing.
It only works if you have a megaphone or if you're whispering it in somebody's ear.
You know how creepy that would be.
To have a megaphone in the bedroom.
Sit back, I can't hear you.
Let me come closer. Let me tell you what's
This is my whisper voice. If that's just how you whisper from now on.
I would go to a movie theater. I would go to a movie theater and start talking.
Yeah, they want to say something, but ain't nobody turning around to tell that voice to shut up.
Yeah, exactly. Let's say there's like a big silence during the movie.
And you yell out, "Don't go in that room, bitch."
Yeah.
But with that voice.
wrong door.
Yeah. Oh, that's great.
You're like,
pass me the popcorn now.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I scare my son with it. It's fun. Well, he laughs now, but it used to scare the shit out of him.
I'm sure it did.
I turn the lights off and be like,
go to bed.
Oh. You know what? I'm going to record. No, I've already fucked my kids enough. I'm not going to.
If you want me to help with your with disciplining your kids, record my voice.
You can start
and play it out.
You can start like a cameo. Like a cameo type thing where you use that voice and you send messages to people's kids. Like they pay you like $5 or something, and you send them whatever. We want you to tell.
They can't see my face though. They can't see my face.
Right. It could just be.
Voice.
It could be a voice thing, or you can just do it like in a dark room with a cloak over your head.
Go clean your room.
That's even better. Just light a candle in front of you, put a cloak over your head, dark room, and then they can see like your fingertips. They can't see your face. And they just hear the voice coming from under the hood. And it says, go to bed. And you'd be like,
go to bed.
Ooh, bitch. Let me get my toys, put this shit away. Really. Clean up. Every day, everyone, clean up.
It's the Dark Bak, I'm telling you.
Oh, the Dark Bak?
I don't know. It's the best I can come up with. I don't know.
Short
DMX
notice?
is already taken.
Okay.
Darkman X is already taken.
Well, there's no back in that, so you can't use it anyway.
Yeah, but I'm dark. That's the
Dark Man Back.
Yeah, don't worry. DMB. No, that's stupid.
Yeah.
We better name him that.
All right. Well, then by the end of this podcast, I'll have a name for you.
I know you have a name for me. You have a name for me.
You're gonna hate it. Everybody else is gonna love it.
So, how was your month?
Don't ask me like that though. Like,
how was your month? Better.
Ooh, bitch! Don't whisper either.
How was your month, Aaron?
Oh, nigga, I clutched my pearls on that.
How was your month?
You came in here like the Yin Yang twins and shit. Hey, how you doing, little mama? Let me ask you, how's your month? What's the month? September. September's been all right. It's been a busy one. It's been dope. I've done some dope stuff. Had some dope things happen. Like, can I tell you about the show I did on Friday?
Yeah.
Man.
Is that the clip you just posted in Bastrop?
No. That was Saturday.
Oh, okay.
So Friday night, I was doing a private gig, like a corporate gig, and I get the address out in Lago Vista, and it's a motherfucking castle. Like,
it's some dude's castle.
It's a castle on the lake, like out by Hippie Hollow, like a fucking mansion castle with like an infinity pool in the back. So the view from the back is like the infinity pool in the lake. It's fucking
shit. Yeah.
So I perform at this mansion that's owned by owned by Mary Kay, like Mary Kay Cosmetics, the beauty chick.
Yeah.
It's her. It's one of her cribs. I performed in her house.
One of her cribs.
Yes. And whoa, what a crib. In her house, in her living room, for a group of Mexicans from San Antonio. They rented it out for the weekend. So we had a great
I was about to say, American, they coming close. Did she know who rented the place?
Oh, look at here. When they pulled up, we both thought that each other was to help. I was like, oh, the cleaning crew's here now. And
it's 20 Mexicans in one car. Look at it.
And they showed up in a limo, but they were fucking dope. They own a construction company and shit down in San Antonio.
Oh, so they rented it?
Yeah, they rented it. And it was like a family-owned business, so it was like a whole family office, like retreat type deal for them,
Okay.
So, and it was dope. They were cool as shit. Like, as soon as they got out the limo, I was like, oh, I know these motherfuckers. Like, I'm from San Antonio. I was like, I know them. And fucking, like, we had a great ass time. But, like, it was one of those things, like I told the chick that booked me for the gig, I was like, Like this is a night like all these people are gonna remember. Like this whole weekend, like it was sick. It looked like on the inside when everybody came in, it looked like the beginning of a reality show. Like when they all show up in the real world to the house.
Look at it.
Yeah, and they run through the house and everybody.
Yeah. Everybody pick their room and their beds.
Yeah, well, yeah, and they were like, your names are on the door when you go up there, so we've already got everybody assigned. They're like, we got rooms, and it was that type of place though, like awe inspiring. It was the type of shit like, yo, like I got to get back here. Maybe not to this castle joint. I wish. Maybe I won't get back to this, but I got to get back. Sick. Like it was the house, the whole vibe. They had a fucking private chef and bartender in there and shit, cooking up.
How long did you do? How long was your set?
I did 45.
Who else was on?
Me.
That was you? That was it?
Yeah, it was me.
No host, nothing?
No, it was me. It was me. It was just me. One man.
Wow.
One show. One mic. You know. What
You got that hang afterwards, or
so I got there before them. The limo was running a little late, whatever. So like when they got there, like they still need to settle in and all that shit. So I was like, yo, I ain't got to be nowhere till 11 because I had to be at the creek at 11 for to judge the roast battle. So, you know, they told me 6:30. I'm there, 6. They ain't even there yet. They're like, I was like, don't sweat it. Like I got time. So I posted up with them and like we just vibed out for like an hour and a half. And then they were like, let's do the comedy thing. And by the time I got on stage, like I've already like.
You met everybody or something?
Yeah. I'd already met everybody. Like I've already done the work. Like I've already earned my money, in the hour and a half, almost 2 hours I was chilling there, just hanging out, cracking jokes, getting to know them. We're all vibing outside, looking at the fucking view and the lake and the house and fucking like we're just having a. Like I told you, like they reminded me of my homeboy's family. So when I was in San Antonio, my mom was a single mom, and my best friend Albert lived 2 doors down, and his mom was a single mom. So we spent like all our holidays and everything together. That was like my best friend, right? So that's my brother. So Christmas, we had Christmas at my house. Then I had Mexican Christmas, with his family, like however they did it.
So Mexican.
Well, these people reminded me of them.
Okay.
So immediately it was like, oh, okay. Yeah, that's Eddie right there. That's so and so right there. Like
They're all related.
They were all related for the most part. So it's like I knew the vibe. I knew like where I fit in.
Right.
Especially after hanging out with them for an hour and a half. Like, and it was just like chill. Like they fucking rolled up a blunt. We smoked outside. They had fucking liquor going. They were all lifted. You know what I'm saying? Like it was beautiful. And I was just like, man, like I need to get back to this bitch in her living room, dog. Like a marble mantle fireplace type deal. It's got a TV in it. Then above that is like these old bricks. And it's like a 20-foot wall. Like it's a high ceiling. Old ass big bricks. And in the middle of it is a fucking statue. Like a whole ass statue. The Lady of Justice holding the scales and the sword and the rag around.
On the wall or on the ceiling?
On the wall. They have a fucking statue, a full size, a real ass statue in the wall. I was like, nigga, I got to.
Get up your game so you can get back here.
I'm like, yo, this is what's possible though, right?
Yeah.
It was one of those, man, like I'm going to remember that night. Just the feeling that everybody in that joint had of like, yo, we going to rob these white people. Like that.
Surprised they didn't already.
Yeah. So, man, it was man, that was one of those nights. It was like, dude, then I left there.
Let me know next time, man. I would love to.
Dude, yes. Like, I wished somebody else was there to experience it with me. It was like, man, like.
Oh, we would have had stories. So next time, let me know.
Oh, for sure. Next time, because I didn't know what it was until I got there. Like, I had a feeling it was something nice. I mean.
Lago Vista, really?
Yeah, like right on the lake.
Yeah, that tells you something.
When I looked at the map, I was like, oh, okay, so these motherfuckers right on the lake. Cool. No, they got their own private street and shit.
Yeah, you need a car to get to your mailbox type shit.
Yeah, like it was a private street. You turn on this street. The only thing on that street is a gate, and you get to that gate, and then when you go look past the gate, past the trees, it's just, dog, they didn't have a doorbell. They had a rope hanging outside the door. And you pulled that shit, and the bell rang in the tower at the top of the house.
And then Lurch comes out. You rang.
Bro, I was like, y'all are doing the most.
Did you ring?
Ooh, bitch, I'm going home. This is not, you can have your money back. I'm going home. You fuck.
Whoa.
But yeah, it was sick, bro. I mean, it was just, it's cool to see that other side. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We all know some people got a little money, but they ain't.
There was one time I was out and we ran into this dude, and it's like, yeah, we're having an after party at my house, and there's a castle around South Lamar and a little before Old Torf.
Okay.
There's a castle there, a small
Yes,
tower.
I think somebody has pointed that out to me before.
Yeah, so we ended up in that dude's house, and here's the thing: like he was, when a dude invites you to his house for an after party, he's not inviting you; he's inviting the girls you with, right? He doesn't care about you because chances are when you show up, your friends are probably the only girls at the house. That's what it was.
Yeah.
And we show up there, and then his friend's like, yo, let me give you a tour of the place, blah, blah, blah. And then he got go up the tower. I mean, it's just a small tower, but nonetheless, it looks like, from the outside, it looks like a mini castle, for real.
Yeah.
With the pool and everything. And it's like, yeah, well, this is the room. This is where we have orgies. This is, seriously. And I was like, all right, well, I don't know how long I'm going to stay here because technically, if I leave, I'm leaving with them, so you got no girls left.
Yeah.
So we're like, fuck it, and we left. But it was impressive because he was that kind of dude that's like, yo, come back to my castle, blah blah blah. And if he doesn't have anything at the end of the night, he'll just invite whatever dude has more than one girl with him.
Yeah, that's like you ever see Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy?
No, parts of it.
I get to do. You want to see my spaceship? Who uses that line? Want to see my spaceship? Well, he had a real spaceship.
But I wanted to ask you. So you always ask for my feedback for the come up. I want your feedback on Record Play.
On the air? You want to do like you don't want to? You want to do that on the air?
You asked me on the air for come up. That's a brief. Just like what did you think?
I thought it was dope. I was running a little late. I got there in time for the second round, and saw my boy Brown Sounds up on stage.
Oh yeah, and Jacques, we went against Jacques Noir.
Yeah,
for the lip sync battle.
So, man, I love the idea of the show. I love the games. I love the interactivity of it. It's a great time. Like I think everybody had a great time. But like we talked about earlier, just with after halftime, all of that.
Yeah.
But that aside, it's a good fucking time. It's always a good time. You know.
I just wanted to hear that.
Only thing that I thought about, and there's probably a practical reason why it was set up the way it was. Mm-hmm. But I felt like the DJ should have been facing the crowd more because the DJ was completely facing the other wall, and just so like the DJ could look at the crowd and not have to turn to the side, like so they can have some type of face to face because they were looking directly at you.
Right.
And I was like, if they could have, because your table was kind of slanted. So that was the only criticism I had. Like, if you could have turned it so that the DJ can actually, like, look at the crowd.
Yeah.
Naturally.
But it needs to see the projector screen too.
Right.
It was at an angle, and Rudy was in front of him most of the time.
Yeah. So that was the only thing. It was just
I know where I fucked up. I hosted the halftime show. Mm-hmm. I never hosted before. Mm-hmm. You could tell. Mm-hmm. Yes, and I fucked up my jokes, but more importantly, I didn't really host. In the sense that I didn't go into the crowd, I didn't talk to the crowd. So by the time Jason went up and Derek went up, like there was no like warm up type of shit. Because I felt like I was gonna try some of the shit I have, and I fucked up my woohoo jokes. But anyway, that's the thing.
I had actually forgot that even happened.
Yeah, exactly.
So
that's how memorable. Not memorable it was.
That's how much of a mark you made.
Exactly. But I do want to get better at it though, because I think that I like crowd work when people do it, and I want to try it. So,
you know what? I think you can, and I don't think it's a bad idea for you to keep on trying.
No, I will.
Yeah.
I mean, now that I have the platform, like, yeah, I can just host a halftime show and bring up whatever comedian and be done with it. So,
no, for sure.
Since nobody's booking my ass, I just do my own thing. I was fucking with you.
Well, I'm trying to remember. So when I did it, you didn't do a thing. You just introduced me.
Yeah, I didn't go up. No,
and I don't even think you introduced me. I think old boy.
No, Rudy did.
Rudy introduced.
Yeah, Rudy
yeah.
did. Yeah.
So, no, I think that is an improvement in itself. Like you actually being on stage introducing people instead of, and yeah, I think that right there is a step up in itself, especially if you're going to do some time, warm the crowd up.
Yeah, that's why I need to do more.
And that is, that's just a matter of you fucking getting reps. That's all that is.
Oh yeah, that's just a muscle I want to flex on eventually. I
have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Last time I was here, you were talking about the different types of people in the bars or in the clubs.
Yeah.
And you're going through your whole list. And I don't remember if you said or not which one you are, because I don't recall which person you are when you're out.
I'm the fly on the wall. Like, I don't participate. I just watch. And I get tons of...
You're the lurker.
Yes, I'm a lurker. I'm a proud lurker. Is what I am.
I don't see how you're a lurker, because anytime I've been out with you, you're fucking dancing, moving. Like...
Yeah, but that doesn't mean... Well, one, when I do, I don't like to be center of attention. Usually I'm off to the side. Because everybody says, yo, Bak, why don't you go dance over there? And I'm like, I don't let them have fun. Like, I'm not here to show off. I'm enjoying myself. I'll be in the corner doing my thing.
Right.
Now,
because you don't want to embarrass cats, because you went to the fucking Harvard to dance.
No, exactly. And you know what? In whatever dance battle I get into, people are not rooting for me. They're rooting for the white boy, the underdog, all the time. Well, yeah. It's just like they're not surprised that I can dance. Because I've been doing it. That's what fucking Ari Shaffir said when I got on Kill Tony and I danced at Kill Tony. Ari was like, "You guys surprised that the black man can dance?" Like, no, you're gonna root for the other dude who's just clapping and pointing to the Lord and turning around. That's what you're gonna.
Yeah.
That's all you're gonna root for. So in that sense, I don't care. But
by the way, just real quick, had I made it to the dance off at the end of record play, there was no way I was not gonna win, because I was gonna be that guy.
Right.
So, because I was in 4th place and you took the top 3.
Oh, yeah.
And I was like, oh, they got lucky. Because
you would have killed it?
I would. There's no way I would have lost, because I would have been that dude so hard and so committed to it.
Really? Point to the Lord, turn around, clap, dip.
Oh, the slow bend over and booty smacks.
Oh, yeah, that's the move.
Yeah.
Going up and down the mic stand.
Oh, yeah. I'd have worked the pole. I'd have scrubbed the floor.
And fuck up your knees.
Hey, it'd have been working. Because I don't lose. I'd have got up there.
It's not up to you.
It is. It is. It's into the effort you put in.
That's true.
Because, I mean, the guy that was up there, he wasn't trying to win.
Yeah, he wasn't.
Yeah.
This girl already won.
So right. Nah, I'm finna cabbage patch. I'm gonna bankhead bounce.
If you put on a show, you'll win. If you're just out there just twerking, be like, okay,
rain and clear it out.
No, just do this right here. Do the Prince thing.
No, this is all chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side. Let it rain.
Oh, if you're doing all the old school dances, then that's a win.
Yeah, and I'm doing them poorly, right? terribly, because I'm tall and I'm lanky and I'm 40.
On the mic and go,
get off the dance floor.
Not today, Satan. Not today, Satan.
Next time, catch it.
And let it rain and clear it out. Chicken noodle soup.
Chicken noodle soup with the soda on the side.
And let it rain.
I can't believe that was a thing.
It was.
It was.
It led to hot Cheetos and Takis.
What?
Hot Cheetos and Takis.
What is that?
Are you not? Come on, dude. You're the music guy. You ain't never heard of Hot Cheetos and Takis?
There's a song called Hot Cheetos and Takis.
Google Hot Cheetos and Takis. It is a thing. I got put on to this.
Tell me it's old.
Yeah-ish. But it's after chicken noodle soup. This is probably like I'm assuming in the last 5 years. I'm assuming. I don't know the actual date on this shit.
Oh, there's a challenge too. 8 years ago.
8 years ago.
Yo.
You've never heard this?
I go by the name of Dane Jones.
No, nobody cares.
I'm with my crew.
At the playground.
And we gonna show y'all what we be snacking
That's
on.
where I'm at this shawty.
Okay. Hot Cheetos and Takis.
Hey.
Hot Cheetos and Takis.
Hey.
I can't get enough of these hot Cheetos and Takis.
What?
My fingers stained red. And I cannot get them on me. You can catch me in my coat. Eating hot Cheetos and Takis. Pop. Snack.
All right, I'm done.
I was finna.
I'm sorry. Oh, 5 million views 8 years ago.
Yeah.
The rich kids, hot shit. No, what's Takis in the first? Is that a snack?
It's a chip from Mexico. It's like
They're not Mexicans.
I know that, but you asked what Takis are. It's like
Yeah.
a Mexican chip. Like you'll see those like all over San Antonio, or if you go down to the east side, southeast side of Austin,
Yeah.
you see Takis at the gas stations and shit. It's a junk food.
I ain't never heard this.
It's a real thing.
Now it's gonna be stuck in my head.
Thank you,
You're welcome.
asshole.
Fuck, man.
Anything for you, Lucifer.
All praise to.
I'm sweet on you.
So I went to
No, sir.
what?
You ain't just get to step away from the lurker.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah, you were talking about being a
I'm
lurker.
the lurker.
You're the lurker.
No, but okay. So even if I'm on the dance floor, I am still watching people all the time. Like I'm aware. I'm very highly.
Do you go out to lurk, or do you just end up lurking?
I end up lurking because there's always shit going on.
So stop going out by yourself, so that way you won't have to lurk. You can be engaged in something.
I can be engaged still. Actually, no, I can't. Because if there's music playing and you're trying to talk to me, I'm not paying attention. If we go outside, we can have a conversation. But if there's music playing, I can't talk to you. Especially if the music is dope.
Because you have to lurk to a beat.
No, because I have selective hearing. I swear to God, I did a thing the other day, and I told a friend, I said, stop talking to me. 5 minutes. I'm set the timer. It's 5 minutes.
Is this a person that talks too much?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was like, I'm set the timer. 5 minutes. I just want to hear the song, and then after 5 minutes, you can resume whatever you're saying.
Is this your kid?
No.
Okay.
No, a friend.
Okay.
And I did it. I never done it before. I was like,
Did it work?
Yeah. 5 minutes of straight music. And then the timer was up, and then like, fuck. You ever tell a person like shut the fuck up and put a timer on?
Not in a long time.
Try that.
I'm gonna try that on my kids. We'll see.
Try it on your wife. See what happens.
Please, you kidding me?
No, but
I'll be knocking on your door back. I need a couch for tonight.
yeah, right. No, but I do. I laugh.
Is that enjoyable to you, being a lurker?
I laugh to myself because of the ridiculousness of it all. Because it's like, I truly believe that when people are out and you throwing, I don't know if it's a night thing, it's the alcohol, it's the fact that everybody is like on the prowl or whatever. Everybody's like trying to outdo each other. Everybody is looking for the attention, but it brings out characters. Like you're like, this is straight from a comic book. Like
Okay.
there's no. You have. I think we've talked about this. Like you got the couple that's posted up, and the girl dances, but she dances a little too like slutty, whatever, like stripper-ish, right? And the dude's just posted up, trying to make sure nobody touches her, and you just watch that dynamic play out as other dudes trying to dance with his girl, and you can tell he's pissed off. But he's like, oh, she's free. She's having a good time. I don't want to be like, no, don't dance like that. She's expressing herself. And you can see the whole thing play out. Like other dudes come up and then they get closer, but they look around and see if the boyfriend. Like I put together all kinds of scenarios in my head while this is happening, and I'm having the time of my life.
Do you find yourself lurking when you're not at the club?
No, it's not as much fun.
Because there's no music?
No, because it's a different atmosphere. There's something about night. That's why I'm fascinated by nightlife. There's something about nightlife that there's a switch in your head, and we turn into the most primal, we turn like the primal on. It's like it's men and women. So there's the sexual tension. There's the dancing. There's the courtship. There's the
Because the freaks come out at night,
exactly.
not at noon.
No,
They don't come out for brunch.
Not at HEB in the produce section.
No.
Exactly.
No.
But
At night.
At night, it's the combination. I don't know if it's psychological or it's something, but it's nighttime and a dark environment so a bar or a club.
Which kind of leans towards intimacy.
Exactly.
Because it's a darker
and then
environment.
you play the music, and some music is provocative, and and then it's like, oh, now I want to dance. So how do you dance? You do body rolls. You start twerking. You dance on your girlfriend, and there's people watching, and it's all of that. Plus you add the alcohol or drugs or whatever else, or you had a shitty day and you just want to turn up with your boys.
Dance it out with your boys.
Exactly.
Yeah, dance party, 101.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's fascinating to me. So when I watch it all unfold, it's like free theater. It's so. Let me give you an example. So I was at the Wutang.
I said, please do.
Okay.
Yeah.
I see you paid attention.
Mhm.
I was at the Wutang show on Sunday. So
Yeah.
Wutang, Nas, Busta Rhymes.
Looked like a lot of fun.
Huh?
Was it a lot of fun?
Oh fuck yeah! I was rapping my ass off. I was there with one of my boys I went to college with. We huge fans. We were rapping every word, right? And I look to my right, and I see this family. It's tall, blonde chick, flat ass, kind of hippie-ish looking, and her boyfriend or husband, I don't know, but dude had like sleeveless shirts, sleeveless black shirt, kind of skinny, hair over his face, so like emo metal type of dude.
Tatted up?
Yeah. And the kid had to be, I don't know, 13, maybe 14. And I had floor seats, right? And we're on our section, and she's just like, she's doing the Wu-Tang sign wrong. She's doing like the Rockefeller one. Instead of the open up like this with the W, she's doing Rockefeller.
Yeah.
And then she's trying to rap along, but I'm as I rap it, I'm listening to her. She has no idea what the words are. Meanwhile, she's on her phone the entire time, taking pictures and Snapchat. She gets into the aisle like every 5 minutes, trying to take a selfie with Wu-Tang or Nas or Busta in the back. And the security guard goes, "Hey, you can't be in the aisle. You have to stay in your seat." She keeps doing that over and over again. Meanwhile, her boyfriend, wherever that dude was, is just standing there. Like he has no idea what's happening. Either he's high on some shit, but there's no head nodding.
Or she told him that they were going to go see Luke Bryan.
I guess.
And he finds out it's this, and he's very upset.
The worst part is they come and it's like the row in front of us was empty. So I had a clear view. And then they come in front of us. So now he's posted up in front of me. And it's like your height. And he has his arm crossed. He's not even moving his head. And I'm like, motherfucker. And every once in a while, and then he gets bored, so he sits down. I'm like, good, sit your ass down. Meanwhile, the kid is sitting right in front of me on the left, and he's just like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing here. Like, I don't know who these people are. They say nigga this, nigga that.
So you're watching this whole thing, eating it up.
While enjoying the show. Meanwhile, there's a Mexican next to me. He's rapping every song he knows, kinda. But every time there's the N-word, he just goes, "Shame on the nigga." And then, yeah. And I tell my boy, Bobby, I'm like, "Did you hear this Mexican go?" He goes, "No, he can't be just Mexican. He just say that." I'm like, "Look, man, all I'm saying is he said that, and he looked at me when he said it."
Oh, Mexicans feel like they can say that now.
Oh.
Like I don't know if you're aware of this.
No, Puerto Ricans, I've heard Puerto Ricans say it. I've heard Dominicans say it, but straight Mexican?
Oh, Mexicans, you're hanging out in the wrong places then, because Mexicans.
Wow, if I go to San Antonio?
Been leaning. San Antonio, bitch, you can go to Bastrop. You can do it. Yeah, I heard it at least 7 times on Saturday just in Austin.
Wow.
Like Mexicans, yeah. They just.
Okay.
Like, so, I do things with children. Oh, that sounds terrible.
Go on.
I do,
Work with children.
I work with kids. On
Sure.
something. Anyways.
Oh, something.
Anyways.
Okay, you work with kids.
I work with kids, and I hear them using that word liberally. Like I can hear you, idiot. Like, no, like, cut that shit out. Like, but they use it. They just, like, it's just what they say. So white kids, not there. But I'm talking, middle school age kids.
Yeah.
They Mexican ones use it fucking freely, liberally, like ketchup. Like white people use ketchup. Mexicans use the N-word just as freely.
Shit.
On steak, on eggs,
on fries. Yes, I do that.
No,
but all that. So the guy was just there saying it. So this is what I'm watching while I'm I can do both at the same time. Enjoy my show and pay attention to what's going on around me.
So which one is enhancing the other? Does the music and the party atmosphere enhance the lurking, or does the lurking enhance the party?
I think the lurking enhances the party because there's a story. There's a story out of
It
it.
only exists in your head.
Yes, because I honestly think if there was a live feed of the shit I think about and what I observe, and I get like transcribed and like visualized, somebody can see what I'm seeing. Yo, it would be funny.
The audio would be trash though, because it would just be you going check unda, check unda.
No, but I come
under
up
the
with these
bed.
crazy ass scenarios. It's and I start thinking,
You don't like the airport's a great place for that.
yeah, but it's not the same. It's not the same atmosphere because when you add sexual tension, that's when it's interesting. That's why you have.
So you don't like looking at annoyed people. You like looking at inebriated, sexually frustrated people.
That adds to it. Yeah,
Yeah,
certainly.
people that have that pent up. Do you have pent up sexual tension?
Me? No,
Is that why
no.
you enjoy?
It's free theater. That's how I see it. Because you know those people, right? The guy who just posted up in front of me who likes metal or whatever else. He's not a Wutang fan.
Mm-hmm.
He's just there. That 13-year-old kid that's sitting down who's going like put his hand over his ears, right? He's not having fun.
And they're
at
just
all.
here because mom thinks she's a social influencer.
Exactly. In my head I'm thinking, if you're not a fan, somebody could have taken that seat that couldn't get that seat, right? Because you bought it and you just here, like you're just taking space.
Oh, now you're just being a hater.
I know.
Yeah.
I
It's like you going,
had that thought.
do you need this whole castle, bitch? Do you really?
Yeah, I mean, it's
Somebody
like,
else could have had a house
it's
right
like,
next to your mansion.
It's like people who go. It's like going on the dance floor
Mm-hmm.
and you're not dancing. You're just standing there taking up space. Just get the fuck off.
But sometimes you just want to feel the energy.
No, go by the speaker.
I'm an energy vampire when I go out.
Oh fuck me.
I just float around the party sucking people's energy. Just,
I'm gonna suck your energy.
oh, I'm sucking them dry, man. I'm just walking on the dance floor talking about pineapples and shit. Like, let's.
It's just fun to me.
You ever had winter pineapple? Yeah, from Maine, a winter pineapple. Let me tell you about it.
It's just fun. So so to answer your question,
You are the lurker.
I am the lurker because I'm watching everything.
There's such a bad connotation that comes with being any type of lurker, though.
Yeah, but I'm not being creepy with it. I'm not walking up to people and like talking to them. I'm not doing that. I'm just watching from afar.
You're a good lurker, then.
Yeah.
You're one of the good ones.
Yeah, I'm a polite lurker.
Okay.
I'm a polite lurker. I think that's fair.
Are you an online lurker as well?
No.
No?
No.
You don't just be reading the comments and lurking.
Well, let me think. No, like if I watch a good YouTube video, I'll look down what people are saying. If somebody said what I'm thinking, somebody said it.
Mm-hmm.
Cool. If nobody said it, I ain't got time for that. I don't comment on porn videos either.
Oh, no. Nobody should.
I know what people do.
Oh, I know they do, and we know who those
people
guys
do.
are.
Yeah. They're not lurkers, I'll tell you.
Well,
they're participators.
they're the guys with the hairiest palms.
That's funny. The one with the grease in their fingers.
Yes, those guys.
Yeah, the one with the lotion keyboard. Those are the ones.
Every page of every book they own is stuck together. It's
Their keyboard is really silky. I don't know why. The screen too. Yeah. So what kind are you then?
which
I know
one am I?
you mosey. That's what you do.
Yeah, that's who I am now. There was a time where that wasn't, but
Yeah, we talked about your pukes and all that last
no,
time.
yeah, well, I was a wild boy. Yeah, now I'm kind of like, I'm not a lurker. I do enjoy like people watching to an extent, but I'm the dude looking for the weed. That's who I am.
That's why you're tall. Evolution means that the weed.
I have to be able to look over to see the
moves up.
clouds. I got to see the clouds.
Yes.
That's why I have to grow above. I'm the
evolution
dude
did his job.
looking for the weed. I'm a giraffe.
Only I can reach the leaves.
Yes, I'm looking. That's me. I'm in there, and it's like, yeah, I'm vibing. I'm having a good time.
But you need it?
No, but
It helps.
No. I just prefer smoking to drinking.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So like, if I don't have to drink, I'd rather smoke than that. So depending on where I'm at, I don't really roll with the shit because, black in Texas. You never know. Occasionally. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. Usually it's like, nigga, I'm trying to get high. I mean, I don't really want to drink. I ain't trying to get fucked up like that. But if I find some weed and just post up somewhere and chill, this might be an all right night.
Yeah, but I think you're too tall to see any action that's happening at ground level.
Oh, see, that's
you don't have a bird's eye view because you look straight.
That's
ahead.
short people talk right there.
I think you can't see shit.
You speak as a man who's never seen from above.
No, I do not.
Yeah, you've never seen from above.
I'm on the ground. You're soaring, looking for clouds.
Oh,
I'm out here. I'm on the field.
I can fly.
You can fly all you want. And hit a door on the way out.
This happened a couple times.
Exactly.
It's a drawback.
Exactly.
Drawback. But when once you know what you're looking for, the patterns of people and movement, you're just like, okay, yeah, I can see that happening over there. Like, oh shit, I can see it before the shit pop off.
All right, true. If shit happens, you're the first one to see.
Oh, bro.
You the watchtower.
Yo,
you're a moving watchtower.
There's this time where that exact thing happened, where my height saved us from a brawl happening in a bar. Not even a bar. So check it out. This is at Hyenas in Fort Worth when I was in college. So down in the square, Fort Worth, the Hyenas in its old spot, not where it's at now, but when it was on the other side of downtown.
I don't ever been, but okay.
It was Hyenas until like 11.
The comedy club.
Yeah, the comedy club till like 11, right? Mm-hmm. Maybe midnight, but I think it was like 11. And then after that, it was like a hood club. So it went from comedy club, break this shit down after the show. So we went, watched the show. They broke all that shit down. We were already in, so we didn't have to pay the door. And then it was a fucking hood club. And I remember once we're in there. This is back when I was just Bia. This is when Lil Jon was hot. When Put Your Hood Up was still the shit. Like this is those days, right?
Yeah, 2000s.
And I remember we're at Hyenas.
Get close to the mic.
Oh, sorry. We're at Hyenas. Shit breaks down. Goes to a party. We're having a great fucking time. We're on the far end of the fucking spot, like the opposite end of where the door. There's only one door in, right? Mm-hmm. So we're over there with our crew, mobbing, having a good ass time, and then Move Bitch came on, and I remember, and I remember seeing the crowd moving, like swaying, like you ever like in the movies, that there's a big, King Kong is coming.
Yeah, you see the trees.
You see the trees.
Yeah. You see the birds fly out.
It was like that. I could see the crowd like swaying hard one way than the other, and then it was like building and coming towards us. And I was like, "Hey, y'all, get the fuck off the floor!" And I started pulling people like, and just as we got out the floor, just a fucking brawl just erupts. Blah, right there. It was like there, big ass like fight going on, and it was just they were fighting and people were like falling on each other and pushing and stuff until they pushed the people that were fighting all the way out at the end where we were, and they're just fucking throwing hands. It's like a 3-on-3 brawl. People are flying all over the place. Insanity. And had I not been tall and been able to see over the crowd, your boy might have caught a sucker punch. But I saw the shit coming. Spidey sense tingled. I looked, and I mean, it was just one of those things where you could just see the crowd. And when you had a hood club and a song back in those days, there was already like the crowd would already move together as is, right?
Yeah.
Especially it'd be like a gang.
I swear.
Right. You'd be 30 deep in the club and everybody be fucking side to side mobbing.
Those are the days.
Yes. So that was already a thing, but it was like, nah, this wasn't that pattern. This was something else. And it was like, ooh, no, I feel danger. Y'all, let's get the fuck out the way real quick. Yeah, move out the way right quick. And then, bow, it was like they just throwing hands to Move Bitch.
Move Bitch is not violent.
Get out the way.
Well, I know, but I mean, it does.
What do you mean it's not violent?
I've never seen it incite a fucking mosh pit.
Oh.
I never seen that.
Then you've never hung out around the hoods.
No, I do not. So
yeah.
I have standards.
Oh, nigga. Nigga, let me tell you. Hold on.
I didn't look. You would have said like, okay, like B.I.B.I. makes sense, or I'm trying to think of another song.
Listen, when you drunk and somebody comes by going, move, bitch, get out, bitch, who you talking to? And then next thing you know, it's on, It's on.
Oh no! Fights out
In that same place. No, it wasn't that place. In Grapevine, I saw a fight break out to Put Your Hood Up. And that shit was like, hey, head down. Head down. They might actually shoot tonight.
like that.
It was like that. It was like when Put Your Hood Up came on, and you know, because me and my boys, we throw up our frat shit and stuff. And then when Put Your Hood Up came on, one of my boys was like, don't throw nothing up. Keep your hands down. And thank God. Yeah, like it got wild to Put Your Hood Up. I remember that night.
Wow.
That night, the fight broke out inside the club, spilled into the parking lot after the club, and these two chicks, or it was, I say two, there was a bunch of people involved in this fight.
You saw wicks flying and everything?
Even better. This one chick, this part of the fight spread over to like where we were. It splintered off, and we're up, parking lot pimping and shit. And this chick comes stumbling by, and she falls down like on her backside, elbow on the ground. And we're like, oh shit, like this bitch got knocked the fuck out. And just as she's getting up off the ground, another chick in high heels did like a Ninja Turtle karate kick. I mean, jumped in the air, one leg extended out.
Like Van Damme style.
Yes. And kicked this bitch in the face. Like, right in front of us. It was like, oh, shit. Get in the car.
To Put Your Hood Up?
Dog. Yeah, man.
Some songs need to retire.
Oh, man. Those were the best days to be clubbing. You just never knew.
That's true. Back then.
You just never knew. It was, man, somebody might just shoot this bitch up tonight. That was the thing. I've gone to, like, parties in Arlington, and on the way there, we get a call. Hey, they just started shooting. Don't come through. It's like, oh, shit. Turn around and let's find another party then.
I blame Lil Jon.
100%. That's why.
What was that other song? So he had To the Window, To the Wall.
He had Bia Bia. He had Put Your Hood Up. Who You With?
What's the one? Get loud, get down. What? Dun, 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 dun. Turn down for what?
Oh, turn down for yes. He did have that
for
too.
What?
Yeah.
Angry for no reason.
He was yelling at shots. shots.
Everybody. Wow, I remember those days. God damn.
Did you watch any of the verses?
Yeah, I watched them all.
Did you watch him and T-Pain?
No, I didn't care for that one.
Oh, yeah, because it was Annihilation.
T-Pain won.
No, he didn't. T-Pain got annihilated.
Really?
Yeah, Lil Jon drug his ass. Like legit. Like to
How
the
many
point.
records? He doesn't have 20 records.
Who, Lil Jon?
20?
Easily he has 20 records. He's got probably closer to 40 bangers.
Bangers.
Yeah. From production.
All he does is club shit.
But then he switched and he was doing that. I'm sexy and he was fucking with
LMFAO.
He was fucking with those
That's
guys.
right.
Shots. That's him.
Yeah, but it's
Fucking Pitbull.
Yeah, but that's not an hour show.
What are you talking about?
He has 3 words for each song.
And
All right.
you're gonna yell it with them over and over. Who you with? Who you with?
And
Who you with? Get crunk. Who you with? For 7 minutes. Get them up. And get them up.
Meanwhile,
Get 'em up.
T-Pain's like,
I'm in love with a stripper.
Yeah.
And she riding, she rolling, she riding.
let me ask you this. Do you think there's some songs that need to retire from the club? I have a whole list of songs.
Well, yeah, but I mean,
like, come on. You've already donated or contributed to the song.
but here's the thing.
Go ahead.
The only place you're gonna hear some of those songs are at that club you're hearing it at. Right?
I know.
Like, you're not gonna hear Baby Got Back at a fucking real party. But you take
at a wedding, at a bar mitzvah.
and that's where it's supposed to be played, right? There,
Yeah.
or even at Midnight Rodeo or some shit like that. That's where it belongs.
That's fine. Yes.
But you don't hear it other places, right? So I wouldn't retire it because it has a place over there. That and Nelly and Kelly. That's where you could play that out loud there.
Yeah.
You could do that, but you can't go down to 6th Street with Dilemma. That's not gonna work.
It still plays.
No, where? Who's still playing that?
I'm sure that, look, there's some whack ass DJs down there that just still play it. Back that ass up. This is how we do it.
This is like Back That Ass Up still has a place. This is how we do it does not. Not anything.
Back that ass up has a place in the sense that it's a trigger and it works regardless.
Yeah, and when you need to pull that card,
Yes, it's a trump card.
it's kind of like in the Jonte Austin versus Neo versus every time Jonte pulled out an Aaliyah song, Neo was like, "Well, what are you doing, man? Like,
Yeah.
you gonna play in the league? Like, come on, man. Like, what are you fucking doing? It's like, yes, you're right. I can't. Yes, that is the song. That's yes, you're gonna win because it's an Aaliyah song.
Yeah.
Yes, and you're gonna be able to play, Get Low, at any time. And
Get Low shout out this place. I think. This is how we do it.
Salt Shaker. I love that shit. Do not retire. This is my
nut.
do not retire list.
Give me that nut. Would you retire? Give me that nut. Give me that. Give me that. Easy E. Now
yes.
back to the fucking base.
Yes. Yeah. You know what? Yeah, I would. Yeah.
You retire that one?
Yeah.
All right. Regulate.
Yeah. Who's even doing that? Why would you? Who's playing that in the club? Yeah, it's retired. Yes, that doesn't need to be played in the club. No.
Okay.
You know why? Because it needs to make room for some other songs that should be getting a little bit more shine.
Okay.
I'll trade Easy E for Young Jock right now. Meet me in the mall. It's going down. Like I will give that. If anytime somebody wants to play, give me that nut. I say refer to the book of Jock Young. Go to chapter. You go to chapter. It's going down.
No, I mean, here's the thing. Like when you think the 2000s has some dope, I don't consider them one-hit wonders because
Chingy.
Like
I need some more Chingy. I like the way you do it right there.
Oh, right there. I remember right there.
Give me what you got for a pork chop. She threw it at me like I was a shortstop. That's Chingy.
Give me your card. Give me your black card.
That's Chingy. Fuck out of here. He did a song with Snoop. At the Holiday Inn.
Okay, that one I think is soon to retire. But I think like Brass Monkey.
Yeah, gone. I'd rather have Lloyd.
What was this song?
All I really want it. You backed it up. No.
Oh, you going to see him? He's coming to Austin.
Is he?
Yeah.
Nigga, I might get front row in this bitch.
Okay, let me show you the lineup.
Get it, shawty. Get it, shawty.
He's coming to Austin. I think it's the Vanilla Ice.
Nope, not going.
No. It's Ja Rule.
No, I'm definitely not going now.
It's Ja Rule, Ashanti.
Nope, none of that.
Juvenile.
Yeah.
It's one of those like back to the
those
90s.
big jam shows with like 10 people on it, 15 people on it.
Yeah, they haven't done shit in a while.
Right.
Let's see.
Nothing Ja Rule. Everything Ja Rule should be retired.
Really?
Yeah, everything Ja Rule should be retired.
I like what's the song?
Unless we're talking about Holla Holla. If we're talking about the Vinny Vedivici album,
that album's dope.
That album, everything from that album can stay. Everything after that album, fuck off. Fuck off.
What's that song with Ashanti? Your
head,
your thighs, na, baby. That gets stuck in the head.
And I just realized love it when you touch me, baby. Why you do that? Why you put? I'm gonna throw up. It took me back.
You're welcome.
Fucking Ja Rule. Oh man, I hate the hatred was so deep in me.
Really?
I hated Ja Rule so much.
Okay, so it's Ja Rule,
Trash,
Lloyd,
yes,
Ashanti.
Okay, I kind of, but Happy. I'll do Happy.
Yang Yang Twins.
Okay, but now you're talking.
Lloyd.
Okay.
And
you said Lloyd twice.
And Trina. Yeah, because that's what you're talking about. And Trina. Trina?
Yeah, Trina. You know Trina.
Yeah.
The baddest bitch.
Yeah, I'm the baddest bitch. Yeah, that one.
With a diamond pussy.
Oh, well, good for her.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Yep.
You want to see that?
No, I'm not going to go see that.
What's Jingle Jam? Oh, that's a bad name.
Yep,
too.
definitely not going back. Yep, no, yeah.
It's a Christmas. It's a Jingle Jam.
I'm not supporting Ja Rule still doing stuff. That's all I'm saying.
You didn't watch the verses with Fat Joe?
Who's he? I think so. Who was he going against?
Fat Joe.
Oh, it was John Fat Joe?
Yeah. Which I think is a bad matchup.
No, I watched I saw on IG like the highlights they posted afterwards because I wasn't watching anything with Ja Rule.
He's so mad.
Fuck Ja Rule. The only thing Ja Rule should be doing is playing the Cat in the Hat in a local play somewhere. That's about it. That motherfucker looked like the Grinch. He looks like every Dr. Seuss villain.
I mean, he dominated for a while.
Yeah, he had a minute. And the shit he was bumping was trash. It was trash back then.
It's trash now.
It's trash now.
But you're right. The Vinny Vitti Vicky.
That was
his best album.
Holla, holla.
No, fuck that song.
The song with Memphis Bleak. That was my shit.
Yes.
Niggas kill for the money, hoes, and bitches for life.
Yeah, Murder for Life.
But it feeling it. It's all right.
Yeah. Okay, so here's another one. Actually, this is next week. Young MC.
Nope.
Tone Loc.
Nope.
All for One.
Nope. Oh, come on. But still, yeah, they can't. Nope. Yes, I'll go see All for One.
Rob Bass.
Nope.
Coolio.
Come on now.
And Headliner.
Are you ready?
SWV.
No.
Oh,
come on. SW. Yeah.
It might have turned it around for me.
No. Just take a while, I guess. Think of the wackest rapper.
Is it Vanilla Ice?
Yes.
Of course it is. It's like you got 2 songs, man. You can't do Go Ninja for 30 minutes.
Yo, I went to one of these. I don't know if I told you. I saw Cisco.
Oh,
I told you about the Cisco.
you're so lucky.
No. It was a work function.
You're so lucky you saw Cisco.
And he went, yeah, for like 20 minutes.
That's my shit.
And he moonwalked. He did Billie Jean and walked across the
Man, you
stage.
better leave Brainy Smurf alone.
That shit was funny.
Now listen. Would I go see Cisco? Probably not. Would I go see Drew Hill? Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
You didn't go in August? They were here.
I didn't know that. I didn't know they were here. I love Drew Hill.
Yeah.
Drew Hill was my. And beauty is her name.
You're going to sing every R&B song badly?
Yes. That's why I would have won the dance contest. I commit to doing it bad.
No, you should have done the lip sync or
I would have done that too.
finish the rhyme, but no.
Terrible. Oh, to finish the line. You know what? The funny thing is, like, think about you got young people that don't know Jay-Z, and like I stopped listening to Jay like, I don't know, like 5 years ago or so. But,
I haven't listened to, honestly, I don't own a single Jay-Z album.
But I was there on every one of those songs. I was like, oh, nigga, this is in the cut.
This is easy.
Yeah, it was mad easy for me. I was like, come on now.
You know the thing with Jay-Z songs? Everybody only knows the first verse.
Right? Except for Big Pimpin'.
No.
Yeah, everybody, at least here in Texas, everybody know Pimp C's verse.
Oh, no, I'm talking about Jay-Z verse.
Right.
Because he has there's like a longer version of Big Pimpin' when he has a verse at the very end.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that one.
That's the one. That's the video version.
Yeah.
So I'm hearing it in my head.
Then the beat, and again the beat, and then the MTV, like, yeah, that one. Nobody knows the words. Nobody knows the words. But
yeah.
But the hardest thing coming up with those questions is that Jay-Z gives away the name of the song first before he starts rapping.
What do you mean he gives away the name of the song?
Because he'll go, if you feel like a babe, nigga, go brush your shoulders off. And he goes into his verse. Or he goes, I just want to love you. And he goes into a verse.
Right.
And then, what's that other one?
You got a favorite Jay-Z verse?
Oh, tough. Favorite Jay-Z verse? No. I like Death of the Autotune. I like that song.
That's the shit.
Yeah, I like that song.
I think if I'm going to go verse.
Do you have one?
Yeah, I do, because it's the first one that came to mind when I asked the question. It was in Is That Your Chick in the extended version, the last verse he does. It's not on the album version or the other one. It's the one where Jay-Z does 5 fucking verses on Memphis Bleak's song. It's hilarious. But the last verse, all of his verses on that song were the shit. But the last verse, that's my shit. Cool out, homie. You better keep away from my ball and click. Keep out of nightclubs, all in the mix. Hanging out with chicks. They be swallowing dick. That'll lead to something unfortunate.
No, I like the PSA verses though.
Yep.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. That just hits hard. Like I like that. As far energy wise, I like the way that starts.
So, dog, like I did not do it, but I watched when y'all played that, and I'd say 75% of the hands were in the air when that shit hit.
Yeah.
Allow me to reintroduce myself. My name, and everybody threw it up, and I was like, yeah.
Nah, that's how dope it was. See, I can't.
Nigga, what nigga who? Like that's
what?
That's my shit. Especially like the second verse.
I don't know what
that
it is.
Come on, you're the one. You're the lyric encyclopedia.
Yeah, but I'm not. I was never a Jay-Z fan.
Oh man, see,
This is my thing. Look, okay,
I used to ride with Jay, ride or die,
like in your car.
nonstop, everywhere.
Oh no, I was never. Here's the thing, because I always appreciated Jay-Z, like lyrically what he does, especially when people say that he doesn't write shit down. He just does it in one take, which is very impressive. But I don't know. It was just never. I can name you 10 rappers who have better verses than Jay-Z verses. They're not as known as Jay-Z, but they have verses that, like, here, case in point. Inspector Deck on Triumph, first verse. About Matar McLee, all that shit. Like, you can't put that against any Jay-Z verse. I know I'm gonna get some flack for that, but
I'll count on
lyrically.
I'm not gonna sit here and cape up for Jay, but I'll say this: Jay is. He may not be an A++ in every category, but he's like an A in every category. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I see what you mean.
So it's like, yeah, he may not have the greatest verse you've ever heard, but show me the last bad one type thing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm with that. I can respect that.
And I think that's where he gets the respect as an MC, because it's show me the last one, and it's like not only are the verses all on point and tight, but then he does this as well, and he also does this, and he also does this, and it's like, well, shit. I mean, now you're Tom Brady. You know, it's like now you're fucking up any argument for what I would say for anybody else when you start looking at the total picture of what the motherfucker did. You know?
Yeah, but I would put it up there with like a Black Thought. I think Black Thought beats Jay-Z out of the water. Period.
Like as a lyricist? Well, here's the thing. There's a lot of people that'll destroy him as a lyricist. I mean, fuck. There was a minute I'd say Lupe did.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, like there's Most Def for a moment. Yeah. You know, there's been plenty of people to hold that mantle, but none of them have had the longevity.
Exactly, but I'm not on that register. That's the thing. I respect that's one thing that you're like, oh, yeah, it's Jay-Z. He's been around since.
When it comes to making bangers,
yes,
outside of Little John, Jay-Z,
Busta, and Busta Rhymes.
Yeah, but he'd be like third out of those three.
After Little John?
Yeah.
After Little John, you put Busta Rhymes after Little John?
If we're talking about making bangers, yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, legit. Like, I think you're sleeping on Little John here, bro.
Yeah, a long time ago, I fell asleep. After 2007, I was done.
Oh, bro, you've made a mistake. You made a great...
I took a long nap. I never woke up. I was in a coma.
Man, listen here.
I can only take so much. It's like, it's the same shit.
Just because you're from fucking... France, you're all sophisticated.
I know I'm a snob.
To us country motherfuckers, that shit right there, he's speaking to my ignorant soul.
Oh, whatever makes you happy. Then
he's speaking.
There's nappy heads. There's a bunch of other rappers.
No, they don't do.
Luda was country as fuck.
It's not. No, see, you ain't understanding because you ain't from around here.
I ain't from around here. I'm glad I ain't from around here.
You might need to go back to where you come from, talking like this.
Shut the fuck up.
Oh. Ice, baby, not ice, baby, ice.
They're not in Pflugerville.
You right. If they are, they're at Ty's house.
Yeah,
right. All day.
There's a construction site behind my house. That's where they're gonna be.
Yeah, no shit.
Just picking them up.
No, jigga what, jigga who. That's like if you were just to show somebody, hey, this is Jay. Like at his purest. You can't like find Jay at his purest after Volume 2. Yeah,
that's the thing. Like, if you take every Jay-Z album, there's at least like 3 tracks on there that's like that make it in the sense that they become that is the track. Whether it's 99 Problems in the Bitch Air One or Frontin', I Just Want to Love You. PSA, it's Brush Your Shoulders Off, Empire State of Mind. It's even Nigga in Paris. There's always going to be at least 3 songs. And you're like, out of one album, no matter how many tracks are on there, there's at least 3 songs that be like, yeah, I recognize that. That's Jay-Z. Which you cannot say about a whole lot of artists. I agree with that.
And then he's got another 3 that aren't even... Not
sleepers. Like
he's got his Tom Fords that is just like... He didn't even put that out mainstream, and it's still a banger. You know, like
but
the ones that everybody knows, but like nobody knows.
Did you listen to that God Did? There was a big controversy about that God Did track on the DJ Khaled album. You ever listened to that track? No. Anyway, it's like,
is that Jay?
Yeah, so Jay-Z has a long ass verse on it, and it's not controversial. It's just he speaks on a lot of things, and it gets to a point that like he's not even rapping no more. He's just talking. So, because I like what attracts me as a music snob that I am is what are you saying, how you saying it, and how are you catching on this beat you're rapping on, right? What is the melody of your voice as you're rapping? Because it's got to go with the beat somehow. Like there's a reason why. Here's the thing, it can't be, oh, I wrote this shit and now here's the beat. You know what I mean?
No, you got to flow on it.
Yeah, no, exactly. So it's like I like when
T.I. is great at that. T.I. like rides on beats. Like when T.I. was at his best, he would flow on a beat. Like
I will play. Did you see the Black Thought 10-minute freestyle on Funk Flex?
I don't think so.
Okay.
Wait, maybe.
Oh, yo.
On Funk Flex? It was on the radio show?
Yeah.
I think I did see 10 that.
Minutes
straight. Yeah.
It's not a freestyle off the top. It's all shit he's written before.
Right.
But the way he writes that shit, and it's the Mobb Deep Burn record, the instrumental, and he just goes and goes and goes and goes, not catching the breath. The flow, his flow changes, even though the beat doesn't, but it still works.
Yeah.
So what I'm saying is, when I hear Jay-Z on some songs, it's like you wrote something and then they give you the beat and you just said your verse. Like,
oh, you don't think he flows?
No, I'm not saying he's not. In my mind, I think of it like he writes it first and then he performs it, but it doesn't always match. I'm talking about his most recent shit. I know a lot of people are like, oh, I don't claim to be a Jay-Z fan at all, but from what I've noticed,
I ain't heard none of the new shit. So, because I think that little voice you making might be talking in the background if you play it backwards or some shit.
Yeah.
So, I'm just saying that. Play my record again. Just
I don't know. Like that's what resonates with me because I'm like, here's the beat, write it, just do whatever. And
especially when you're like coming from the dome like he is, right? So it
right.
Should
it's
sound
one take. Like Jay-Z is a one take kind of guy. When he records the shit.
So I bet if he would have did a second take, it would have hit the way that it would have probably
maybe
probably.
But it's like,
but he's an artist. See, that's the art of it, right?
Yeah, man.
That's the art. See, you're looking at it from an analytical mind. You got to look at it from an artist perspective. You got to change your lens, son. You know what I mean?
My lens is just fine.
No, open your third eye.
No.
Okay, booty puckered up.
All right. What's up?
I was still talking music.
Go ahead, because I want to wrap it up soon.
Okay, cool. So you're a lurker, and
back to that.
well, because I'm gonna tie it together because we talk nightlife shit, right? So you're a lurker.
Yeah, proud to be
proud lurker, lurker and proud. That's a shirt. Let's print it out.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna get
proud lurker,
lurker,
or lurker and proud.
Yeah, a proud lurker is better.
Bet. All right. Anyways, I would need some 5% off that or something.
You know how many ideas I gave you? I'm sure I need some royalties.
I don't make any money off of those ideas, though. You're going to sell a lot of professional lurker shirts.
Hey, people buy "I'm an asshole" T-shirt. There's going to be a proud lurker shirt out there.
So
I have it made.
You got a go-to song, like when you hear it come on, it's like, bet. Like, what's your song that's like, no matter how deep in your lurk you are, you hear this and it's like, oh shit, I got to step right quick.
I have a few. Anything dancehall that's not the classic shit. Hear me out.
Like what?
If you're playing Sister Nancy, no. All right, yeah. I heard it.
Okay.
That can retire now.
But you're retiring dancehall shit too.
Yeah, because every DJ that goes into a dancehall set plays the same 5 songs. They play Bum Bum, they play Murder She Wrote, and then some Shaggy, and then maybe some Here Come the Outstepper if they feel a little.
And then Informer,
and we're out of it. And we're done. That was International Night in Atlanta for 10 minutes. All the rest was trap hip hop shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you're not playing any of those and you play, I don't know, like Romy, Beanie Man, or an Elephant Man, or
I was gonna say Elephant Man,
Capleton, any of that, like I'm down. Bounty Killer, I'm down. I'd say if you play Michael, The Way You Make Me Feel.
Mm.
That one always gets me.
I feel like that one will hit harder because the chances of you hearing that out at a club are slim to none.
Yeah.
So I feel like if you get that one, you might.
Because what you hear Thriller, you hear Billie Jean, maybe like real quick, right? But that one has got to be a special thing.
Okay.
And you look, and here's what I love. There's one DJ who does it really well, very well. It's Mel. When DJ Mel plays, when he has his Rock the Casbah joint, which is a straight 80s party, he starts off with the acapella version with just a snap.
Yeah. When they have that.
Yes. And it's just acapella, and then you hear doom, 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 doom. Yeah. Then it's like, all right, cool. So that's one. Now, I wouldn't even say that. I was thinking that nobody plays on underground shit. Well, Wutang, maybe.
Does it?
People don't play Wutang in the club anyway.
Wutang will get you up and like that. That'll get you your back off the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'm not dancing to Wutang. I'm rapping to Wutang.
Okay.
I'm into it. Like at the show, I did Triumph from beginning to end with every single Wu-Tang member on that stage, like with them. Like that's how it was. So for those 3-4 minutes, I wasn't paying attention to that family with the creepy dude and the 13-year-old kid.
Right.
So I was really into it. I think they were gone by then. They're like, oh, fuck this show. I'm like, yeah.
They got their shots.
Yeah. They got enough pictures for Snapchat for days, and she can post them. And the kid was like, "What the fuck was I doing here? I got school tomorrow. It's a Sunday. Like, what's wrong with you?" And the other emo guy was like, "Ooh, what?
You're gonna smell like coconut butter for a week, Mom."
No, but it was dope because I ran into a lot of homies there and every homie that I ran into had this, like, we were in the same floor section.
Nice.
Like Rudy was there. I think Rudy had like the 5th row. From the front. I saw his pictures later. I was like, yeah, I was maybe like 3 or 4 rows behind him.
Nice.
So I ran into a lot of like hip hop heads. They're like, yo. But I'll say this though. What sucked, and I've been seeing this. You go to a lot of live music event?
Not so much anymore. I used to, but not as much.
Okay,
anymore.
so riddle me this, Batman. The crowd's energy. It's annoying when you have someone like Busta Rhymes on stage and he keeps asking people, hey, make some noise, because nobody's making noise. And he even asks, he's like, where my 90s babies at? Where my 80s babies at? Where my 70s babies at? Then what the fuck is going on? And this, I don't know if it's an Austin thing, because I go to a lot of shows where the audience is just there. Like they're either on their phone. I don't know if it's a phone thing or an age thing, where you're like, yo.
I felt like that when I went to see Janet too. I went and saw Janet last year. And I'm like, I feel like if I'm at a concert and I can hear myself singing, that's a problem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it should be loud enough that like that my voice is drowned out in all the other voices, right? Yeah. And it was like I'm up there singing. I had to stop. Like I was taking little videos and stuff at the beginning.
Sure.
I had to stop though because it was like, nah, I'm hearing myself in every one of these videos.
Yes, I've done that.
Yeah, it's like, damn, it was that quiet. It's not that it was quiet, but it's like the energy wasn't there. So like I saw Janet in 2001 on the All For You album tour.
Okay.
And at the opening of American Airlines Arena in Dallas. Like before the Mavs played their first game there, Janet opened the building and I was there. Lance Bass from NSYNC was sitting behind us in the box. It was crazy. Energy in there. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
Granted, I know she's older now.
Yeah.
But the energy at Coda for Janet.
Nothing?
Like nothing. It felt like she just did her time and got off stage.
Pretty much.
It felt like she just did her time and left.
And it was the same for Wu-Tang, Busta, and Nas. I would think out of all three, Busta don't play. It's only him and Split Star. He's doing all of his hits.
Yeah.
Like even when he does like the "Look at Me Now" verse, every time I get every day, and then he paused. He was like, "I ain't ready for this shit." And like he literally waited like 2 minutes before doing it because people were just like, "Oh." I was like, "What the fuck, people?" I saw Wutang in San Antonio 3 years ago with my boy Bobby at the theater, Majestic Theater. It was perfect in there. Here's why. One, all of them were there. Even Met the Man, and Met the Man was here on Sunday too. But everybody in there was a Wu-Tang fan. I stopped counting Wu-Tang shirts, but those are motherfuckers who knew. Like I was in my row alone, in my section, everybody was rapping along. Everybody was rapping along. Better acoustics, you're inside, maybe that plays into it.
Right.
But you're out of the amphitheater, and then Meth the Man goes, all right, we're gonna do a thing. At the count of 3, I want y'all to make as much noise as possible for as long as possible. That shit lasted like 6 seconds. It was lame. It was fucking lame. And that's when, if I were him, I'd be like, yo, you just came back from Houston and they went for a minute and a half. What the fuck, Austin?
Yeah.
That's when people are like, oh, yeah, well, better than Houston. So it's kind of like, that's why when you go to hip hop shows, they go, hey, put your hands up in the air, wave them like you just don't care, blah,
right.
blah, blah, do all this shit to kind of get you going. But when you have people just sitting, Busta Rhymes on stage, he's doing Touch It, or he's doing, whatever banger, Pastor Cavassier, or whatever.
I don't know where we're at right now with, I don't, maybe it's just here. I don't think it is. But I mean, like, when you look at the shows with Tommy Davidson, it was like, yo, what is up? Like,
do you know who's on stage? It's kind of like that.
What is up, man? I mean, it's like that with us as comics too. But I would suspect that people like Busta Rhymes and the Wu-Tang Clan would have much better luck with it. But now that you're telling me this, it's like maybe there's a disconnect with. I don't know. I don't know because, like I said, but Tommy Davidson, the same thing. It's like this should be, the energy should be through the roof in here.
Let me add a dimension to this. I think it's because we're so connected to our artists now, in the sense that you follow them on Instagram, you comment on their shit, you see them whenever you want, right?
It's not as special.
It's not as special because you think about. I mean, of course, it's hard to compare today with like 90s because we didn't have internet or phones or any
Right.
distractions like that. However, if you went to a show if you went to see somebody like a Kendrick, right, who's not in the public space at all, like he went quiet for 6 years before he released his last album, and he went on tour. I hope, and I really hope that the energy was up because you're like, I ain't heard Kendrick in so long.
Right.
So this is special. And at our age, it's almost like, oh, if I don't see him now, what are the odds that I'm going to see him again? Because these motherfuckers are pushing 50.
When am I going to see them be able, like next time I see them, they probably won't perform to this level.
It's probably over.
Yeah.
I mean, it's probably over.
Oh, they'll be doing the cruise ships. They'll be doing Tom Joyner morning show shit.
Or they'll be on the I Love the 90s tour with Vanilla Ice, Coolio, and Rob Bass.
And headlining Buster opening for Vanilla Ice.
Actually, last time I went to one of those shows, Salt and Pepper went before Vanilla Ice. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Anyway,
Ew.
that was gross.
But bye to both of them. They both need to be put down.
Well, Salt and Pepper can headline.
They can headline, but if we're talking about retiring shit, those two can. Also.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
sure. Pusha can go.
Yeah,
Pusha can go. Waterman's still dope, but and Shoop is still legit. I would say. Let's talk about sex. Yeah, but anyway, my point is, I think it's because of the access we have, and we have these artists in our lives all the time that it's not as special. But then again, he asked who was in the audience, and there were people scream for the 80s babies and the 70s
like he's
babies.
trying to make a connection, but the audience didn't want to have that transfer of energy with him.
I'm like, how do you sit down first row?
Well, it sucks. You know what? It sucks for people that did want to have that connection, people that were trying.
Yeah.
You know, like there are people like yourself that were there, and you were the minority. That's the part that sucks. Because there were people that would have made noise for a minute and a half.
Yeah.
But you're surrounded by a bunch of People on their cell phone right now TikToking.
Like I said,
All these kids with the TikToks.
Yeah,
the TikToks.
So you can't be mad. You cannot be mad at me if I'm hating on the dude standing in front of me with an emo shirt on who doesn't know. Like somebody could have taken that seat. I could be rapping along with him. At the San Antonio show, there was this guy next to me, and we kept going back and forth. Like, okay, you do Raekwon, I do Ghostface, and we do MGM together. It was like that. Like that's the connection. But at the show, I'm like, that's the major. But I'd like to think that they were in there, and just in different places. Like what I was doing in my little area, somebody else was doing that. I know Rudy was doing that like 3 rows ahead of me.
So my clinical advice to you
is
to stop being a lurker and start being the party boy.
I am a party boy.
No. No. You're worried about the creeper and his weird little child and the Mexican dude leaning a little bit too hard into nigger. But if you were a cup in the air,
I was
spinning around in circles, nipples out, party boy.
I was. I had my shirt on. I said, "Bring the ruckus."
I'm just saying. Maybe you got to be a party rock guy. You got to be a party rock guy. Get away from being a lurker because this lurker thing is taking the enjoyment out of it for you. Just be a selfish party boy. You know, the type of dude that bumps the DJ's booth. That guy. You got to be that dude. I'm not that dude. I'm you the have buffer. To be just. That's the only way you're going to be able to enjoy yourself.
I know my secondary role.
What's your secondary role?
So I'm a lurker, and I'm a buffer. I stand between the DJ and any drunk bitch who has a request.
Oh, so you're the O lineman. What
is that?
In football, the offensive line.
Sure.
You're on the O line.
I'm the buffer. So it happens so many times. I'm standing by the DJ. There's always a black guy by the DJ. I'm that guy many times.
Okay.
And then someone comes up and goes, I have a request. I'm like, what's your request?
Bro, if you're that dude now, I want you to understand that you're only 10 years away from being the old black dude that plays dominoes outside the grocery store. That's going to be you. Sitting outside of Randall's.
Slay, motherfucker, yeah.
Fucking pigeon sitting on the chair across from you, and you're over here.
Sitting on the crate.
Yeah, playing bones with dress socks on a Thursday.
Oh, yeah.
Out here wearing loafers and brown pants. Nigga, if you don't. With a T-shirt that says, I heart the 90s.
Back in my day, let me tell y'all about this show I went to. All right, we're gonna go to dope shit. What do you got?
Dope shit. I don't know if I did this last time or not. Did I talk about an Indian movie last time?
I think so.
Did I? RRR?
Yeah.
I did?
I'll say yes.
Okay, cool. Then I'll go with something else. You go first. Because I couldn't remember if that was from last time or not. But it's still that dope.
I have a couple, actually. I saw there's a movie that's called The Bad Guys.
The cartoon?
Yes.
Yeah, I seen that.
I really enjoyed it.
Did you?
I really, really enjoyed it.
Okay.
I like that. I like the animation. I like the voice acting. Mark Maron's in there. Mm-hmm. Sam Rockwell. The story is simple, but I just like how it was animated, how like fast it moves and all that stuff. I thought it was funny. I really like that.
Okay, that was a good one.
And my second is Sam Morrill's special on Netflix.
Okay.
Same Time Tomorrow, I think it's called, something like that. I really like. It's only like 45 minutes long. But yeah, I really enjoyed that. What is it called? Yeah, Same Time Tomorrow on Netflix.
Okay, I haven't had a lot of
really
time
funny.
to watch stuff.
Doesn't have to watch. It could be a book. Could be.
So I mean, I can tell you, I've been reading a book lately. That's so I've been
read books.
Yeah, nigga. You know when I need.
Oh, for the kids you work with.
Yeah, no. You know, I've been working on some positive affirmations and stuff. I started reading a book called "You're a Badass" by Jen Sincere, I think, or
That's
Sincero. It's like you're a badass. Ways to stop self-sabotaging and self-doubting, and how to live your best life. I think that's the whole title, some shit like that.
That's a long ass title.
Yeah, but yeah, and be real. I bought the book I bought it in Florida. I was on the road with Farmer. This is 2018. Yeah, like 2018, 2019. Mm-hmm. I bought this book, and I knew I wasn't going to read it when I bought it, but I was like, I'm sure one day I'll read this book. Like, I'm gonna buy it because I feel like I might want to read this at another time. Like I want to have it when I need it.
Right.
And then like the time came where I finally opened that book, and it's pretty good. Yeah, you know, I like books where the author speaks to you like they're speaking to you. You know what I'm saying? Where it's not like
Is it helping?
it is. So far, it is. It's been helping a lot. Yeah, because, you know, like I told you, it was a rough summer and whatnot, and trying to, you know, rebuild my confidence, get back
Oh,
into...
that's right. You went through some shit.
Yeah, so this has helped out tremendously in, like, you know, me believing in myself a little bit more. There's been times where it's like, I'm on my way to the show, and it's like, I don't know why the fuck I'm doing this. I can't do this shit. I don't even know if I'm funny. This is going to be fucking whack. I'm going to go up here. You know, I'm doing all... And it's like...
All the bad self-talk.
All the bad self-talk and shit. And this has helped me get past some of that stuff and get back to remembering who the fuck I am. So my dope shit is this book, and it's done a very good job of reminding me. It's not like it's anything new, right? It's not like it's giving me any...
You already knew this. It just gives you like context around it that you can apply.
Yes, and helps me identify some of these things that like a lot of it's like, yeah, I know that, or yeah, I do that. And it's like, all right, well now I see where that comes from and how to like tap into that type stuff.
Do you wake up and manifest shit, or put a post-it on your mirror? And
so I'm not there yet. Like I'm at the part of the book where they tell you to do. No, I'm in like chapter 9. They've said to do that. I'm like, no, nigga, I read it. It's cool. Like, I don't have to go do it. I read what you said, so I got it. Like I don't have. I
get the idea.
Yeah, I don't need to go.
You got to talk into the air.
You want me to actually write notes? Like, ew, ew.
Post-its on my bathroom wall.
You want me to get on whiteboard?
Wife all mad. Yeah. Cheatham, Aaron, what is this? I can't see myself in the bathroom.
This is gonna leave sticky stuff on the mirror. Are you gonna clean this off?
Yeah, right.
I'm not cleaning this up, and it's gonna dry, and then you're gonna have to scrape it later. Just don't even do it. Just take it off. Oh, fucking kill me now. Like, yeah, it's fucking rap. Like,
yes.
Yeah. Then I go to myself and I go, you have a good life. You have a beautiful family.
This is worth it. This is so worth it.
Everybody.
Are you crying?
Everybody's okay with you.
I believe in myself. I think I deserve this. Why are you punishing me, God?
Yeah. So yeah, so it's been helping though. That's my dope shit. And things to look forward to though. Like that's dope. I'm gonna be shooting my special in November.
Yes.
November 12th at East Austin Comedy Club. So that's a future dope shit, right? Because we're gonna record it and then it's gonna come out October. What did I say? Or November 12th.
Right. So we're gonna record again in October.
Oh yes, we can rewind.
Yeah, exactly. So,
yeah, for sure. But just put that in y'all's mind. Let that resonate in the back a little bit. November. If you're still listening at this point, I assume I'll see you there. If you listen this long, November 12th, East Austin Comedy Club, gonna be shooting it. I think we're titling it Family Man. So November 12th, really? Family Man, Aaron Cheatham at the East Austin Comedy Club. So that's the thing. Your boy's finna be on Tubi, bitch. What you know about Tubi? Oh, snaps from the crowd, snaps from the crowd, snaps from the crowd, snaps from the crowd.
All right, big up everybody. Thank you for tuning in. Always follow the feedback, follow Record Play Live. What's up?
Go to the Come Up on October 4th.
Yes, Kiko's headlining.
Kiko is going to be there. It's going to be amazing. It's going to be. He's going to play some music. He's going to tell some
hilarious.
Jokes.
Go see Kiko.
Kiko.
Anything else? I think that's it. Thank you so much. We'll talk to you next time. Ciao.
Bye.
Oh, shit.